Hey, we good here? Good. I'm getting back to work.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about Russell Westbrook getting traded to the LA Lakers. Darren, what's your first reaction?
Really good for Lakers. Great energetic piece. He's a true athletic, dependable person night in, night out. I think that's what the Lakers needed, especially with the questionable health of AD. And that was my first reaction. And then also LeBron gets to play off ball a little bit more. Somebody said it perfect. It was like until the fourth quarter. Westbrook can have it all the way up to the fourth quarter. Makes sense to me.
They got Westbrook for pennies on a dollar. They got Russell Westbrook for probably way cheaper than they could ever get Dame for. They traded
I think
away
this.
all their bad playoff pieces to get Russell Westbrook. Kuzma didn't play well. Montrezl Harrell didn't play well. KCP, I really don't remember his playoff performance to be 100 with you. And what did they give? A first round pick from last night's draft and a 2 future seconds. That's a steal, in my opinion. I think they got Russell
I don't
Westbrook for
think.
pennies on a dollar.
I don't think it's a steal. I don't think it's a steal. I think. I think Kyle Kuzma was your biggest trade piece, and KCP. KCP actually is productive. Kuzma just still has the upside, and honestly, might need to be a more
Involved.
more involved in the team. I just don't think he was ever going to get that with the Lakers until his era was pretty much done. So I don't think he was going to get it. Um, what was I about to say? Trez, he didn't. You say he played bad in the playoffs. I won't even say that. I don't even think he really got all the time in the playoffs to play bad. KCP, it's a great piece. Like if you need the Energizer piece, you definitely getting that from Trez. But um, KCP is productive. He can get you points and stuff. Once again, maybe just need a bigger role, or just needs to play the same role the Wizards.
All right, so here's my next question for you. Is this a good trade for the Wizards?
Yeah, it's just
Why?
I think they're just in rebuild stage. I think they're going to get rid of Bradley Beal too. And
So
if
here's my thing. Why I don't think it's a good trade. I see what you're saying by rebuilding, but the pieces they traded for, specifically Kuz and KCP, I feel like those are still assets. I feel like you traded a superstar away for assets.
I don't get what that means.
I don't think any of the players that they traded for win you a championship.
You, assets can help you win you championships. Like I said, I don't think they're in win now mode right now.
So assets can help you win you championships. Superstars win
Or
you
you,
championships. They still have
or
that one foreign kid. I don't remember his name, but he's like a really
Roy Roy
no, not him.
Roy Hachimura. That's my guy.
Not him. It's like Denny something.
Hmm.
Uh,
You're talking like they're in win now mode though. They could trade Kuzma
this guy.
and get another. They could trade Kuzma and get another piece 2 years from now, or they could see Kuzma this year and see what he does.
No, I think you definitely see what Kuzma does because this will be Kuzma's proof year to say I'm a real starting forward in this league. My thing is I don't know if he's a starting power forward in this league. I think he's definitely maybe a starting small forward just because of the size. He can be bigger than most small forwards. I
I
don't
don't
see him
think
as a
the
power
Wizards
forward.
know either. I don't think the Wizards know either. Or like I said, they could have just been getting trade assets to acquire somebody else
That's true.
to go with Bradley Bill. We don't know. I
But I
still
heard the
wouldn't.
same thing you were that they're trying to that they were shipping Bradley Bill, like they're shipping him around the league just to see what they can get for him.
Which is smart. That is smart. I would
Shopping.
love to see. I would love to see Damon Bradley Bill in New York or anywhere, wherever they would meet up. I would love to see Damon in New York, Damon Bradley Bill.
Um, so Are people just like? Is it just because New York has cap money? Because we've been saying free agents to go to New York for years now.
They need a piece. They need a person that will draw them. Dame draws somebody. Bradley Beal can draw somebody too. They just need somebody that will draw them to that city. That's it. When they do, people will go. Fair enough at that point, because money's there. But yeah. Anyway, Westbrook. The question is, where did they get their shooting? I still think they should try to figure out how to get a DeMar DeRozan. I think the problem is they just threw away their sign and trade for DeMar DeRozan, so they might have to actually throw the bag at him. And somebody might have to take a pay cut. I don't know.
So my question is, my thing is, if you like you said, Russell Westbrook has the ball for 3/4 of the game. Do they need shooting for those points of the game? If you're running AD, who can shoot threes, Braun, who can shoot threes.
Yes, go get DeMar DeRozan. Don't listen to what Rob just said.
So here's my thing about DeMar DeRozan. Here's why I wouldn't get DeMar DeRozan.
AD is like Giannis shooting threes.
I
know that sounds. Let me finish what I'm about to say, because that just sounded like it was crazy. AD is like Giannis shooting threes. You prefer him shooting the three instead of running right past you.
I see what you're saying.
The defense will allow him to shoot a three. Put a hand like this, not a hand in his face or anything. They don't care, because he's a good 3-point shooter. It's not
elite.
I won't even let's just say maybe he's good for a big man, and I'll debate that too. I don't know. I think personally, go get a shooter. Go get one shooter.
I don't think DeMar DeRozan's that shooter. I think he wanted a 3-point shooter.
I don't think he's a 3-point shooter either, but I think he's somebody that can get his own shot off. He can get his own shot off the dribble. That's my opinion.
What's the other two? What's the other two guards out there? Because somebody just declined their rights to their team. Brian Forbes, I think his name is, from the championship team, from the Milwaukee team. I think his name's Forbes. I think he just declined his rights. He's unrestricted now.
I have no idea about that, but I know Buddy Hield is out there as well. I would love to see.
I did see that.
Buddy Hield fits better than DeMar DeRozan. I just like DeMar DeRozan going back home, but Buddy Hield would fit better than DeMar DeRozan with the Lakers. If you get Westbrook, Buddy Hield, LeBron, AD, that's a championship no matter what. Unless Buddy Hield just doesn't show up for some strange reason, but I have a feeling.
I heard they were trying to trade for Buddy Hield. That was they were in talks, but they went with the Westbrook deal instead.
I don't know. They need one more piece. They need another piece.
Yeah, Dan, I don't know if they can afford another piece. What are they trading after this?
They need another piece. Sign and trade something. Caruso's still on their team. They need something.
Why would I want Caruso?
I don't know what people want. I'm just letting you know. Look, I'm just letting you know what it is, man.
All right. What do you think? So now that the Lakers have Russ, where do you think Dame goes?
I don't think Dame was ever going to land with the Lakers. I think he goes to. I don't know. That's a hard question. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's everybody's big question. It could be Miami. It could be Miami or New York. It's not going to be Philly, because Philly's asking for a stupid price for Ben Simmons, and that's the only thing that would make sense.
They're stupid for that.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not judging at this point.
Did you see what they asked the Spurs for?
Essentially, what James Harden was drafted for, or traded for. No, it's just not happening. So yeah, it's just not happening. Ben Simmons he's nice. He's a great defender, really great defender, but no. My thing is, as soon as Golden State said no, I knew he's probably not going to get traded this year. That's the way I looked at it. As soon as Golden State said no, because that's the only team that had everything that could have traded.
I think that was a good deal. I thought like you can argue that might have been too much. That might have been a championship deal for the Warriors. Because if you look at Ben Simmons, like a more athletic Draymond Green, and have him running the point every so often, I think that's a killer lineup. Him, Clay, and Steph, I think it's a killer lineup. And you traded off your young center for him, I think that's a great deal.
Once again, like I said, as soon as they said no, I knew nobody was going to trade for him. I knew it was they were asking too much. So that's it. That is what it is. I am interested to see what the next trade is. I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is still out there, and that's the piece that I want to see land. That's the piece I want to see.
Why would OKC trade him?
Once again, I don't know, but they would.
I want something. I want like a. If you're doing that, you need like something like a.
I feel like that's the
back.
question. I feel like for over 10 years we've been asking questions about OKC and why would they trade people. So I'm not really surprised if they do. I think they should though. I think John Morant would be perfect with him. I think Memphis should go pull that trigger immediately to try to go get Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Does that make you win now?
What?
Does that make you win now?
Phoenix just proved that young backcourts can do it. Memphis almost made it the year before. They made it this year. I tell you where their projection could continue to go.
But you're trading John Morant.
I didn't say trade John Morant.
Who'd you say?
I said go get Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Who you trading for?
I don't know. I didn't say that. You can trade Brooks. Dylan Brooks.
That's not a good trade. Bro, because you got to think. They're going to want at least probably like a first round pick, maybe two, and a player.
They're not asking for that much. I'll give you Dylan Brooks and a first round pick. That would work perfect for us. Now, and I hate to give up Dylan Brooks personally. But yeah, I feel like I hope I'm not saying the dude's name wrong.
No, you're right. You're right.
But yeah.
But once again, he's a gritty defender. I guess you're going for the superstar player.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a big guard that does it all. So yes.
So does Dylan Brooks.
He ain't that big. He ain't as big as Shai Gilgeous. Those two in the backcourt would legitimately just be a problem. Too athletic for everybody else.
The only thing you can say against Dylan Brooks, no part of his game jumps off the page. That's the only like negative thing you can say about dude.
All I'm saying is Memphis needs to go get Shai Gilgeous. They need a piece. If you're gonna keep on making, there's no reason to keep on making the playoffs, and you're not gonna do shit. Do some shit. Try to do some shit. Go in each year and be aggressive.
What does that do? What do you think that does for them in the West?
Shit. Possibly get them out the first round. Could possibly get them to the championship. I don't know. I didn't know what Chris Paul was going to do to Phoenix.
Darren, you keep saying that, but we knew exactly what he was going to do to Phoenix.
We did. We never saw Chris Paul get to the final.
No, that's what I'm saying. We knew they were going to play really well together. We saw them go 8-0 on the bubble. Then we saw them pick up Chris Paul. We were like, damn, Phoenix is going to be really damn good this year. We just saw what Chris Paul did with that young talent in OKC.
Oh, we didn't think they was going to go to the finals. If you talking about make the playoffs, yeah, we knew they was going to make the playoffs. Sure, that's what I knew. Absolutely, I knew that.
Make the playoffs and have a good record in the playoffs.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We didn't expect him to have a high seed in the playoffs going into this year.
A high seed into the playoffs? The second seed overall? That's
top
what you
four?
Saw?
Top four, top five?
Before the season started last year, if you could really remember back, I want you to really, right before Clay's injury, who was your top five?
Before Clay's injury? It would have been Golden State. It would have been Golden State, Lakers, probably them and the Nuggets. Well, take that back. Probably the Clippers, then the Suns.
Okay.
But I don't remember exactly. But I just know I had them finishing with a damn good record and making the playoffs. Now, like you said, I didn't have them making the finals just because from the standpoint of I had Bron and them beating them in the first round. But yeah.
Okay. I mean, Like I said, they was gonna make the playoffs. That's all I could tell you. Where you go at in the playoffs really don't matter to me personally. Um. Anyway, Westbrook, Lakers, try to go get DeMar DeRozan. You can't get DeMar DeRozan. Buddy Hill will actually be the first. If you can't get Buddy Hill, go get DeMar DeRozan. Figure it out. Need that piece.
Buddy Hill definitely. He's first and foremost.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. I want to see if the Lakers versus Brooklyn we get that championship before everything is said and done. That'd be great. That'd be a great way of. That'd be great. Win or lose or whoever, because I'm gonna be rooting for the Lakers if that does happen. And everybody's healthy. I would love to see it. Westbrook versus KD. The storylines would just be there. It would be so. It would just be so. Storylines would be there, and I'd just love to see that Brooklyn versus the Lakers. That's just my dream right now.
Then again, thank y'all again for watching the channel. Peace out.
Hey, y'all stay up. Let us know what y'all think.
Down below in the comment section. Peace.